Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I went to the Big Apple Con. It was outdoors in Greenpoint, New York. It's like the next town over. I had so much fun. I really got burnt up though. I forgot to put like a hat on and sunscreen, but it was worth it because it was so much joy. But I bought a lot of comic books. Comic books are so expensive right now. Prices are so up, but I found a couple good deals. I found some really good deals. I found some stuff that was at market price, but it was on my want list. So this is a box. I probably paid up to $2,200 for the comic books in here. A lot of money for them, but really good stuff. And there's a couple of eBay purchases in here that I'll show you guys. All right, let's dig through this box. This box is gonna be a lot of fun because I went crazy. I spent like $2,200 at the outdoor Comic-Con. I was having so much fun. I was looking for key issues and just things that really caught my eye. Wait, before I go through the con stuff, I have a few extra things in this box to go through. Okay, so my friend Sean has sold me the Good Morty. I think I gave him $25 for this. It's worth about $50. He's okay with half price. He actually got it for free. He found it in a garbage pile. So this is the first appearance of Rick and Morty in comic books. This came in the Blu-ray set. I think he's found 2 of these in garbage so far. So this is amazing. He was happy to get a little extra money. I'm happy to have a really awesome key issue. Okay, and then this is a comic book I paid, like $120, $130, something like that. It's one I really, really wanted before the price went crazy. I think it's still a very affordable key, or semi-key. So we have Strange Tales number 109. It's a beautiful looking copy. It would be like a 5.5, maybe a 6, except this staple is half detached, and that's why I got it so cheap. Let me take it out and just show you. I mean, there's a little bit of gloss in the front, no major creases or tears. Back's pretty good, but if you can see right there, there's like a little triangle bit of a tear on there. It's still attached, but it's like, so you can see it's like half torn. So I don't know if you call that detached or partial detached, but I thought it was a nice looking copy, and every other copy that was more expensive looked worse. So it's like, all right, this is the one I'm gonna bid on. I'm just happy. This is the first appearance of Cersei, I believe her name is. She's going to be the main character in the Eternals movie, I believe. Gemma Chan is just an actress I really think is awesome. She's really good in Humans. So I wanted this issue, like $120, I think is an awesome price, because who knows, if the movie's really good, some people might end up paying hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for a comic like that. Thumbs up with that one. So happy to get one. I wasn't sure if I would be able to get one of these for an affordable price. I thought this is a comic book that was going to cost me, hundreds of dollars. So I'm happy with that. It looks really nice. That's all, the main thing is I don't care if it's the highest grade. I just like that it looks nice for an affordable price. Because I don't have a ton of money to spend, but I spend way too much money. But every cent I spend, I have to recoup somehow. This is fun. All right, I got this at the con. Let me move the camera up a little bit. So we have a Tales of the Unexpected number 10, graded 5.5. The case was cracked right here, so he only wanted $30. I think raw, $30 is a good price for a 5.5 of that. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Let's take a closer look. It's got like a chunk out right here. I guess that's acceptable in a 5.5. Other than that, it looks pretty nice. It's kind of tanned. It's kind of fun actually to have graded comic books like this, just so that you kind of, let's move that over. Just so that I can learn grading a little bit better. Like a thing like that, I might have thought it was lower grade. But other than that, it actually looks pretty good. It's a little bit tanned. But if that qualifies for a 5.5, then there's a lot of comic books that I thought were 4s that might be 5.5. So that's cool. I think, yeah, right here, that corner is cracked, but the rest of the case feels solid. So I think he just dropped it and cracked it. It's not like a switched out comic book or anything. It still feels like it hasn't been played with, and the corners look okay, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's been cracked out. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the corners that well on these things. I just saw for $30. I'd probably buy that raw for $30. So I'm happy with that. Awesome comic book. I'll put that right there. Next comic book. Ooh, I paid a lot for this. So we have Conan the Barbarian number 23. Actually, let me take out this plastic bag so we can look at it better. So this is the same vendor as the Tales of the Unexpected. He pretty much had everything priced on what he thought it was going to be worth. It was slightly high, I think, compared to eBay prices. But this is Conan the Barbarian number 23, first appearance of Red Sonja. For the longest time, people said 24 was her first appearance, so I got that years ago for a good price. But then I saw this one, and everyone's saying this is because she's on like 20 pages. So obviously this is her first full appearance. I love Red Sonja. She's an awesome character, and I wanted her first appearance. Let's look at the case. Case has a slight crack there. I missed that, but that's all right. I'm just happy to have it. It's a really nice looking copy. He had $370 on it. I didn't want to pay $370. I negotiated pretty hard with him. Finally, he was willing to take $350. So $350, I'm happy with that. I feel like I could have got this like a year ago for like $100. So I feel bad that I didn't get one back then. I'm just happy to have a copy because the way the comics are going up in value right now, I'm afraid of missing out on some of the keys that I really, really wanted. So it's more than I would like to pay, but I'm just happy to have it. Just like this one, I'm happy to have. Just, you know, I want to have it just in case the prices go a little bit crazier. Because right now, prices are just flying through the roof, and I feel like I'm going to miss out on stuff. So I'm trying to grab all the stuff that I really want that's still within a price range that I can afford. Because a lot of stuff like Daredevil #1 and other things that I've really wanted over the years have just skyrocketed to the point where I just can't afford them. I'm just hoping one day I find a collection with a lot of that stuff in it that I can get for a pretty decent price. All right, let's see what else I got. Move that over here. Okay, and then finally from that same vendor, I got a Hero for Hire #1 in a 5.5. Let me take the bag off so we can see it better. So he wanted $350. $350 felt a little high to me. I was aiming for about a $300 copy in about this grade. I think there's one other vendor that had one that was slightly better condition that they wanted $400 for, that was raw. I was trying to get $300 for that one. They wouldn't sell it to me for $300, but then they ended up selling it to someone else for $300 who bought a whole bunch of stuff. You know, this one has a little bit of like a crease down the middle or something like that, but it's an okay. You know, 5.5 is a good enough condition that I'm happy to have it. I feel like this one is undervalued. I mean, it's a first appearance of a major character. Well, I ended up paying him $325. I was able to negotiate. I negotiated so hard on this stuff because I just saw his prices were just a little bit too high. It was almost like the price he thought they would be in a month from now and not the actual price selling right now. So I'm happy with this. Maybe eventually I'll get another one, but for $350, I have it. It's in my collection. If it does skyrocket, if they do another series with him or if they do a better series with him, you know what? I was trying to find characters that I thought were kind of undervalued at the moment that I still love. You know, I love the show. I thought the show was fun. And I've always kind of liked Power Man. So I was happy to get this for a price I could afford. It's one of those Bronze Age keys I was missing. Like this era, the 20-cent comic books, there's so many keys in there that are so expensive. I figure $325, that's affordable enough for now. I'm happy to have this in my collection. All right, awesome. Next thing I bought, I got a Adventures into Fear #19 with Man-Thing from Silver Age comic books. They were actually really friendly. They had recognized me for my videos, so we had fun chatting. This is the first appearance of Howard the Duck, one of my favorite keys. He had $125. I was fine with that. He had it as 7.0, which it might be. It does have a chip out of the spine right there. That bugged me a little bit, but other than that, it actually looks pretty decent. And I have one copy that's a bit more beat up than this. So it's like $125. Again, it's another one of these 20-cent keys that I think are undervalued. You know, first appearance of Wolverine in this condition, $10,000. You know, it's crazy. $100, affordable. Happy to have that. That's an awesome comic book. One of the first things I bought when I got there is I saw this Black Cat Home for Christmas special for $1. I bought one and the cool kid bought one. I thought that was a really fun looking comic book for $1. Oh yeah, and then at the Silver Age comic books, he's like, oh yeah, I have some Patsy Walkers. So he showed me his stack of Patsy Walkers. So he had them at, I think 3 weren't on price. He ended up paying $20. As long as it's like a very good, I think most of these look like they're about a very good, $20 is fair for me. That's kind of my price range at the moment. So we have Patsy and Hetty #78. These I don't have too many yet. I'm kind of working on that series. Patsy and her pals, I think this is number like 2 or 3, so a pretty early issue of this series. Again, it's probably like maybe a good plus to very good. He put 30 on it, but he worked with me and he took $10 off that one. So I paid $20 each on these. And then Patsy and Hetty, number 10. This one looks like maybe even a very good plus. That one's not too bad. Very fun cover. Love the cover on that one. And then Patsy and Hetty, number 69. This one, the spine is kind of worn a little bit, but the overall cover is in pretty decent shape. You know, I haven't even taken these out of the bag. Let's look at one of these out of the bag just to see if I got them at a pretty good price. This one looks good. There's no major creases. You know, there's some wear. It's not mint or anything, but to me, this is a solid, very good. So I'm actually really happy with this. Yeah, interior looks really nice. So yeah, 20 bucks a piece. I'm happy to add them. Added a few more Patsy Walkers to the collection. $20 each on the 4 here. I think that was a very fair pricing. So very happy with those. Those are awesome. Oh, the very first thing I bought when I got to the con, one of my top grails I wanted, not super expensive a comic book, but one I wanted to share with the cool kid. He saw it, I saw it, we were like, we have to get that. We have a SpongeBob number 1. She had $100 on it. I asked her, I said, can you do any better on the price? She took out a calculator, did some math. I think she said $90. I said $80. And she's like, how about in the middle, 85? So I paid 85 for this. So happy to have it. This is one of those future keys that I think kids, well, there's some people that grew up with SpongeBob that are 25, 30 years old right now. But I think in 10, 15 years, this is the kind of comic book people will be looking for and paying like $1,000 for. I love it. I would like to add more to my collection. But for now, I'm super thrilled to have one copy of it. And for a good price. So happy to get that. Then from that same vendor, a little bit later in the show, he had a Swamp Thing number 1. You know, it's got some wear, so it's probably like a 4 or 5. You know, a mid-grade, low mid-grade. He had 100 on it. I think this one he ended up giving to me for 80. I'm happy to have that. I had a copy. I don't know where my copy is. I misplaced it about 8 years ago. I've been looking for it. I can't find it. So I was like, you know what? I want another one. The prices on these Bernie Wrights and Swamp Things are going through the roof right now. So I thought 80 bucks. Definitely need to get that. Happy with that. Okay, and then that same vendor had a lot of really good stuff. And the cool thing is he worked on price every time. He took like 10 to 20% off of every comic book I purchased. So like he had 15 on this. I probably end up paying like 13 or 12. Afterlife with Archie number 6. Love that cover. I thought that was a beautiful cover. This is a really cool Betty and Veronica number 1. J. Scott Campbell exclusive, signed by J. Scott Campbell. $25. Awesome comic book, awesome price. And he probably gave it to me like for 20, 22, something like that. The Lee in Hyuk, I'm not sure how you say that. Very awesome Psylocke cover. 25, again, probably paid like 22. I think this is Hellions number 1. Had a little bit of a crease right there, but that's okay. Happy to get that. It was so fun to buy comic books at a comic convention. I was just going crazy. All New Wolverine number 1, the variant one. This is a comic book I've wanted for a while. Kind of hard to find. They had 25, gave it to me for like 22, 23. So happy to get that. Something is Killing the Children number 1, the Jay Lee variant. This is awesome. I think that was a fantastic price. $125. It has like one little mark right there, and like it's like, so it's, you know, it's probably only like a 8.85. It's not near mint, but again, he gave me probably like 12 off, so I paid like 110. So thrilled to get that. That's an awesome comic book. And then another variant. I think this is also a 1 variant. 35. He had that way underpriced, and again, he gave it to me for like 32 maybe. Awesome comic book. And then the Dynamic Forces variant of the first issue of Grimm's Fairy Tale for 65. I thought that was a good price. And again, he gave me like price sold to me for about 60. Thrilled to have that one. That one is awesome. So that vendor I really enjoyed because he had a lot of really cool stuff and he had decent prices and he would work with me on the price. Okay, so this was from another vendor. I think the comic books were $1 each. So I bought some Motor Crush. I love Motor Crush. All the Babs Tar stuff. So those I wanted to grab. And then this is from another vendor. It was a very cool, the Dora Milaje. Is that how you say them? But I thought that was a cool variant cover for $5. House of X, David Nakayama variant cover. This was just for cover price, so I was happy to get that. New Agents of Atlas number 1 variant. I feel like I bought this one before, but I absolutely love this cover. And the cool kid said he really loved this cover too. So if this is a duplicate, if I have another one, I paid $5. I'll just give it to him. He'll be happy with that. Oh, I didn't realize I had picked up one of these. So this is from the same guy who was giving me a discount. So this was Really awesome variant with Cersei on the cover. I bought this one on eBay as well, and I paid 15 for it maybe. So he probably gave it to me 8 or 9. Actually really happy to have another copy of that. I think this comic's going to pop a little bit when the movie comes out. Unless the movie sucks. But I think if the movie is any good, this one's going to have some value. Okay, and then we had a really awesome Peach Momoko variant. They had 10. I think I got it for a little bit less than 10. Happy to get that. That was really cool. And then I forget the artist, but I like... I can't remember her name, but I love this cover. I thought it was a beautiful cover. They had it marked at 10. Again, I think they did like 3 for 25 maybe. I think it was the same vendor. They gave it to me 3 for 25 maybe. No, I think this is a different vendor. I forget. But I believe I got it for a little bit less than 10. Love that cover though. Beautiful cover. Okay. Oh, and then from the first guy that I bought the slab stuff, since he gave me a discount, I ended up grabbing Captain America 118, the second appearance of Falcon, for 25. Not in the greatest shape. It's probably like a 4. But it's not too bad. Just has a little bit of spine roll and a little bit of spine wear. And I think of a small tear right there. Just happy to have that. I was really looking for our first appearance of Falcon at the show, and I just couldn't find one at a price I wanted to pay. So I was happy for 25 bucks to get a second appearance. Sometimes getting the second appearance is fun because it's something really cool. It's only a month later after the first appearance, and it was relatively cheap. You know, first appearance 800, second appearance 25. So happy to add that to my collection. Oh, this is fun. The actor from The Last Dragon was there, and I loved this movie when I was a kid. So he was just sitting there by himself. No one was really talking to him or anything. I was like, all right, I got to give him 20 bucks and get autographed pictures. So he signed it to me. T-Sean, keep glowing. Bruce Leroy. I forget the actor's name, but super thrilled to get that. I thought that was really neat. Okay, this is a fun little Bronze Age stack. This vendor was selling his... He had like a whole bunch of buttons and stuff, and then he had one little stack of comic books kind of hidden under stuff. I was like, oh, how much are the comic books? He's like, $2.50 each. So he's like, yeah, it's marked 10, but you know, you can have it for $2.50. So happy to get this stack. This is cool. Howard the Duck, number 6. It's so hard to find this Bronze Age stuff. It's going up higher and higher, and I just can't find it anymore. So if I can get for a couple bucks, I am thrilled. Red Sonja, number 2. That's awesome. And these were all pretty decent mid-grade. Red Sonja, number 10. Especially, I got her first appearance, so it's kind of in the mood to get more Red Sonja. Red Sonja, number 5. And I bought these literally right after I bought her first appearance. Red Sonja, number 7. Machine Man, number 4. And Power Man and Iron Fist, number 51. So $2.50 each was awesome on those. All right, let me clear these out a little bit so you can see better what I'm showing you. Okay, this next big stack of comic books, I paid, I believe, $225 for. It was... I think $3 a comic book, something like that. So I bought these from the guy I bought a whole bunch of Disney comic books from. And he, so after I bought the Disney comic books, I was like, you know what? I went back, I was like, I want to look out and see what else he has. It was this stack right here. I think it was like 40 or 50 comic books. I probably paid like $3 or $4 a comic book. I think it was a decent price. All right, so let's just start going through these. Basically, I just pulled out anything I thought was cool. I didn't know what kind of price he would give me on these. It took a little bit of negotiation on the Disney ones. So this stuff I pulled out, and he's like, oh, you got some 20 and 50. Like, he started throwing big numbers. I told him I was looking to pay like maybe a couple bucks each. I think we ended up settling, it was $2.25, so it was probably like $4.10 each. So around $4 a comic book. You know, honestly, I'm okay at $4 because there was enough like $10 to $30 comic books to kind of make up for like the $2 or $3 ones. So I think overall it was a good price. And it was so hard, like he ran away before I could pay him because he was too busy like making sure everything was going on at the comic convention. It was kind of crazy because it was the guy who runs the convention's booth. But I had fun. So we have tour number 1, pretty decent condition, awesome comic book. Luke Cage, number 5, first appearance of the Black Mariah. Decent condition. So $4 was like $4 is pretty good on that. $4 is a great, this is like probably a $20, $30 comic book. So happy with that. Submariner, number 56, very white for the age. It's got a little bit of creasing, but still awesome condition on that. I really want to put a collection of the Submariner together. My friend Sean's been buying a lot lately too. So he's probably buying them all up before I see them, but that's okay. Teenage Love. Oh, I don't know what number this is, but it's an early Charlton comic book in decent shape. $4 is actually a really good price on that. That's probably like a $10, $20 comic book. Combat War at Sea. Not sure the number, but again, early Charlton comic book, 10-cent cover. $4, really good price on that. Sad Sacks Funny Friends featuring the General, number 32. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's a 10-cent Harvey. It's got to be worth like $10 at least. Avengers Annual number 8. $4 is probably okay on that because it's in decent shape. Tour number 3. This one's a little bit beat up, so 4 is probably pushing it on that one a little bit. Tour number 6, that's a cool cover. 4 is probably okay on that. Tour number 4, this one's a bit damaged, so 4 was probably a little bit too high on that. But again, like I said, overall, there's enough of this kind of stuff that was worth more that kind of made up for it. Kong the Untamed number 1, decent shape. That was really cool. Love that. Nancy and Sluggo, not sure the issue, but $4 for any 10-cent comic to me is a great price. Love that. This is cool. I think this is the second appearance of the Trickster. 12-cent Flash. Very awesome. You might have something loose inside. Not 100% sure, but in this condition, it's probably like a $30 to $40 comic book. So like I said, there's enough of this kind of stuff in here that kind of made up for everything else. Swamp Thing number 6. Again, I want to get a lot of these Bernie Wrights and Swamp Things. These are awesome. Also, my patron Wayne is looking for these. So if I get some duplicates, that would be all right. If I get them for a good price, I can send them his way. Captain America 210. Love the Captain America stuff. Transformers number 4. Awesome comic book. Flash 191. Another awesome, like, early Bronze Age Flash. Love that. Again, this one's probably like $10, $15. That's good. These ones, he said he normally charges $20 each. So he's going to pull them out of the deal and then he throw them back in. So I thought these were really cool. They're just some like international war comic books. Have no idea what they are. I guess it's Sergeant Fury, it looks like, but like different artwork maybe. Not 100% sure, but I love collecting international stuff. So, you know, for $4, these are actually kind of cool. We got that one. It was at $271, $260, $261. That's kind of a cool cover. And $173. Oh, and $266. So I had 5 of those. So $4 each is actually pretty good on that. Conan the Barbarian number 72. Pretty decent grade. $4 is probably right around what it's worth. But I'm happy with that because that's probably like a very fine. So happy with that. All right, let's pull out another stack. Flash 162. The bag is dirty, but I think the comic itself is all right. Looks like pretty decent grade. This one, ooh, I don't know the price off the top of my head, but it's got to be like 10 to 20 bucks at least. So that was awesome. That $4 is awesome on that. Witching Hour number 15. $4 is an awesome price. I love the Witching Hour. I think that's a great cover. Great price on that. House of Secrets 108. This one's a bit damaged. I'm looking for as much horror stuff as I can find right now. It's so hard to find it. $4 is probably pushing a little bit because of the damage, but that's okay. Again, I didn't know what the price was. I just grabbing a whole stack and then negotiating based on the stack. Strange Tales 175. That's awesome. $4 is probably right on par for the price of that. Mighty Mouse, not sure the number. The staple's a little bit rusted, so $4 is probably pushing it a little bit on that. World's Finest 195, and that staple's popped, so $4 is probably right on the value for that. Rawhide Kid number 13. $4 is probably pretty good. This is fun. This is like a whole pack of Super Friends. He's like, ooh, those are high grade. I gotta get a lot for those. So I didn't actually look on them. They're actually not as high grade as I thought he was talking about. So number 46. Probably just a very good. Number 37. This one actually looks pretty decent. Probably like a 7.5. That's cool. I love the Super Friends. I grew up with the Super Friends. If you're in like your mid 40s to mid 50s, this is something you grew up with. The Super Friends number 40. That is cool. Number 44. This one looks pretty decent. Nice white cover. Super Friends 45. All right. Love those. Those are super cool. Avengers 198. I thought that was a cool, that looks like a Shogun Warriors cover. Not 100% sure, but that was cool. Let's see. Magnus Robot Fighter. I do want to put a whole set of these. I love robots and I love the painted covers. This is just like the perfect comic book. Oh, this is number 2. I did not realize that was number 2. All right, that one has some value. Let me look that one up. Okay, I didn't realize that was issue 2. I am thrilled to have it. In this condition, I think it's worth anywhere from 20 to 40 bucks. Maybe a little bit more. It definitely looks like a fine or a very good plus or fine minus. That is awesome. I love that. Oh, it's got a little bit of a stain right there, but that's okay. I still think it's like a fine minus probably. Awesome. So that, That's a good chunk of the value. That is awesome. Okay, we have Josie and the Pussycats number 48. I'm looking for a 46 because their first appearance is 46. So this is the third appearance of the band. Still has some value. 46 would have been like $100. This one I think is still probably, even it's a little bit beat up, but I still think it's like an $8 to $10 comic book. So that was a good price. Conan the Barbarian 71, decent higher grade condition. $4 is like right on value on that. Conan number 53, that is also again pretty decent shape. $4 is right on value on that. I love Conan. I need to put a full run of these. Conan 77, again, that's a decent, you know, for the condition. $4 is right on value on that. Tour number 2, awesome cover, love that. Pretty good. It's like a very good plus maybe. So happy with that. All right, that's awesome. Okay, and one more little stack. The final stack from this collection. The Mighty Marvel Western number 14. I don't know the value of these off the top of my head, but I thought they looked in decent shape. $4 is probably a really good price in that. Combat Kelly number 2. $4 is an awesome price in that. Combat Kelly number 3. Pretty decent shape, so I was happy with that. Wonder Woman 227. $4 is probably right on the value of that. For Lovers Only number 78. I thought that was a really fun, weird cover. $4 is probably a good price in that. Conan number 44, really cool looking comic book. $4 is probably a pretty decent price on that. Red Sonja number 3, it's a little crease right here, but $4 is probably a pretty decent price on that. Okay, and then I think the next one is one that had some value. So Conan number 58, pretty decent shape on this, probably like a fine plus. This is the first appearance of Bellet, I believe. Yeah, Bellet. So this one has gone up. This one's probably like a $40 comic book. Maybe more, depending on the condition. Like I have to take a quicker look. So that was good. So that, you know, the cost of the comic, this paid for 10 of the other comic books, basically. So happy with that. The Witching Hour, number 17. This one had some tape on it. So not, you know, it's a decent looking condition other than someone put tape on it because the staples probably popped. Happy to have that though. That was really cool. Oh, he wrote very good on it. I don't know how much tape brings it down. Tape is one of those things that kind of bothers me a little bit. And then The Witching Hour, number 19. I love this old school horror stuff. I just can't find it for a good price anymore. So $4 each on these are actually probably really good. Maybe not so much on the one that's got the tape, but $4 on this one's probably a great price. And what I love about these is I believe these are Nick Cardy covers. And I love Nick Cardy. I want to collect everything he's done. So I'm actually really happy to pick these up. $4 feels like a really good price on that one. And $4 is still probably a good price on this one as well, even though it's got the tape. All right, I'm thrilled with those comic books. I got a lot of really fun comics for the price. All right, this is the second box from Alex. This box is lighter, so I'm assuming this is expensive stuff. Let's open it up and see what's inside. He basically asked me how I should sort it. I said, make one box of just the cheaper stuff, the stuff he wouldn't mind if I give him like $1 each. And then separate and make a second box for like the better stuff. So it looks like he even reused these Zen boxes to kind of make this better packaged. So I believe all the comics in these boxes are the more expensive comic books. Now I already sent him about $400 to $600 worth of Funko Pops. So he owes me a bunch of value, but I think between this and the box before, definitely gonna be close of what he owes me. All right, let's start taking these boxes. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these. All right, so this is the box one. He reused this Zen box to ship it in. And it's a cute little box. All right, let's open it up. Gonna let you guys see just a bundle inside. So that first box is amazing. It was cheaper stuff though. So I'm excited to see what's in this box. I know there's at least one comic book that's over $100 in value that we already kind of worked the trade out for. All right. First comic book. I think this is the Betty Page series. What a beautiful cover. I love the art on that one. Amazing Spider-Man number 801 variant edition. That's a cool cover. That's definitely probably has some value. Mary Jane number 1 variant edition, beautiful cover. So yeah, all this stuff, I think everything in this box is at least $8 or $10 and up. Batman number 50 Virgin variant, that's a cool cover. Vampirella number 12. Vampirella number 10. Maestro number 1 variant edition, that's amazing. The Incredible Hulk number 1, that is cool. Uncanny X-Men number 1 variant edition, that's a beautiful cover. Unsacred, I don't know which number, but it's a Virgin variant, that's cool. I'm drawing a blank on this series, but I know Alex said it's really good, so that's got some value, I think. Thor 13 variant edition, awesome cover. A Mark Brooks Virgin variant. I'm not sure which comic. I'm thinking the Phoenix series. Not 100% sure, but that's amazing. That is awesome. Black Cat #1 variant edition. Okay, these are really cool comic books. These are upside down, so let's do a flip. Okay. I love this. Honestly, Alex, I'll trade you for this kind of stuff all the time because these are amazing. So we have a Captain Marvel Mark Brooks cover. That is awesome. Catwoman 15 art germ cover. Love that cover. I think this is what is that video game? I forget the name of the video game, but this is beautiful cover. Love that. That's amazing. A Dark Phoenix Saga Fallen Angels #6. That is cool. A Spider-Man Virgin variant. That's amazing. Silver Surfer Black variant edition. Awesome cover. Wow. Okay. Excalibur #1 variant edition. All right, awesome cover as well. Okay, this stuff is exciting because this is the kind of stuff I do not see that often. It's not stuff you can really find or you don't get in collections. It's the kind of stuff you have to either buy online or you have to buy it at a convention. And you probably have to pay a lot for it. So I'm actually really thrilled to trade for it. All right, the second box in that big box is another Zen box. Box is cute. I kind of like the boxes by themselves. I got to find a use for them. Another bubble wrap and a trade paperback. So we got the hit list trade paperback. That looks kind of cool. And a bubble wrap brick. Let's go through that. All right, let's move that over. Okay, we have this list here. Okay, we have the Faithless #1 erotica cover. So I'm assuming this is not safe to show on YouTube. I'm going to take a quick look. Oh, it's sealed in plastic, so I might not even open it up. I'm just going to look online to see what it looks like. So that's cool. And then Faithless #2, again, the erotica cover. So it's got like a covering on it. Heart Attack #1, that's a fun cover. DC's Crimes of Passion #1, that's an awesome cover. Captain Marvel #1, this one's definitely got some value. I think it's gone up recently. It's just double boarded. Okay. Marvel Comics #1000, that's an awesome cover. I love the Mr. Fantastic can coming out. Arrow #3, New York Comic Con. All right, this is a cool. I really wanted to get all the rare variants for this series, so this one is kind of rare, I think. So that's awesome. Thank you, Alex. Really happy you get that. Gut Ghost. It's a Comic Tom. Not so excited about that, but that's okay. Grendel #1. The Punisher #1 variant edition. Really beautiful Adam Hughes, Gwen Stacy Virgin variant. That's awesome. The Amazing Spider-Man 649. Ninja Turtles #99. That is cool. Silver Surfer 141. I think this one's kind of harder to get. Champions Outlaw #1 variant edition. That is awesome. Some kind of Ninja Turtle cover. Not sure exactly what issue that is, but that's amazing. Death Metal #5. That is cool. Death Metal #4. That is awesome. Power Rangers #55. That's cool. A second copy of that. Okay. You must have bought a couple mystery boxes that kept including that. That's the guess. All right, and then finally in this box, we have a little Gemini mailer. So I'm guessing this is where the big expensive comic book's in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is awesome. So we have a Kanto #1. He already showed it. I looked at it. We agreed on the price. I forget what it is. So I'm going to look at our conversation. It has a couple of printer flaws where the ink is rubbed. And I think it's common with that issue. So it's not like a 9.8. It's probably just like an 8.0. But still a very cool comic. Over $100 in value. And this comic was optioned for our animation. So definitely the demand and the value is up on that. I'm so happy to get a copy of that. It looks really cool. And then on the back, he has Kanto 2, the Hollow Man #1. I don't know how much this one's worth, but I'm sure it has a little bit of value. So that is awesome. All right, thank you, Alex. I really appreciate the trade. This is a lot of really fun stuff. Can't wait to sort it all into my collection and just enjoy all the covers and issues. Awesome, thank you. This is a package of 2 comic books I bought. They're from Canada. I paid $14 to $7 a comic book. This is kind of fun. It's a French version of these comic books, but I'm excited to get this. All right, let's open up this package. So we have 2 French-Canadian Bettys. So number 37, it's all in French. And then number 38. Now, I don't know if this is the correct issue. It has the same cover as in the US. I think it's issue somewhere in the 40s that has this cover. I think it's like 42 or 48. But I'm going to look in the interior. If it has, I think this came out in the early 90s. 96 it says, and then it had a prediction of school in the future, at least in the US version, which I'm still trying to find a US version for a good price. I think my friend Sean actually found, yeah, it's right here. So it's just predicting the future where she has to go to school and she's here basically homeschooled. And there's a note that I can't read French, but I believe in the US one it says, please leave monitor on. It just reminds me of my son in school. The teacher's always telling kids to turn on their cameras and stuff. So I thought this is amazing. The US version has jumped to like $50 in value. I don't know how much the international version is worth, but I just wanted it. I just thought it was super cool. I gotta find the US version. So $14 was actually a really good price for the pair. Awesome. This is a little fun bag of comics I bought from a local comic shop. Let's go through this bag. I got all this from a local comic shop. Okay, the first comic we hear is Rapture. I don't know the number. The cool kid actually bought that. He thought the cover was really cool. So we got that. Ooh, and the interior looks really cool too. So that looks fun. I kind of wanted that, but he bought that. Tales of the Unexpected number 12. Awesome sci-fi cover. Decent shape. I thought $12 is actually a pretty good price on that. Really happy to pick that up. Weird Mystery Tales number 18. This one had a bit of like a crease right there, but other than that, it's not too bad for $3. Happy with that. Beware number 8. It's kind of beat up, but for $3, it's getting so hard to get this bronze horror stuff, so I'll pick it up for $3. Primus number 7. I just thought it was a fun Charlton cover, so that was $2 for that. Ozzy and Babs number 2. It was just a fun looking Golden Age comic book. I don't think $20 is probably a fair price on that. I don't think it's worth much more or much less than that. I think that's about right. But I thought it was a fun cover, and I just love Golden Age comic books. Challengers of the Unknown number 47. Pretty decent shape for $12. Happy with that. That was cool. Supernatural Thrillers featuring The Living Mummy number 7 for $7. Thought that was pretty cool. I love the Bronze Age stuff. That's awesome. Oh, and the cool kid bought this one, Street Fighter 2. For $5. He's really into video game stuff. And he also bought the Wizard Tomb Raider comic book. I kind of wanted that one, but he bought it. So that one's his. All right, very cool stuff. This is a mystery pile of comic books I bought from my friend Sean. Actually, I owe him some money for it. I just have to figure out how much I owe him. So let's go through this basket and see what's inside. All right, this lot's a little bit of a mystery. Not sure what's in here. All right, so we have the Little Book of Avengers. This is a Taschen art book. So I'm guessing it's... yeah, it just shows different covers and little bits of the Avengers, some international stuff. So just kind of like the history of the comic books. That looks like a little fun book. I'm not sure. Sean usually puts in some rare old stuff mixed in with some new stuff. So I'm not sure exactly what's in here, but we're going to find out. Okay, we have Power of Shazam number 17. That's a fun cover. Punisher War Journal number 6 Wolverine cover. The Ultimates number 7, really awesome artwork. I forget the name of the artist that does this style, but I really like his artwork. I need to get more of his covers. Deadpool number 30, a really cool Mark Brooks cover with the Dazzler cover. Okay, that was a free thing. Avengers Ultron Unleashed. Magnus Robot Fighter, not sure the number, but that's cool. I want to put a full run of those together. Simpson Comics 102, that's always good. Detective Comics 1027, really awesome art during cover, love that. Secret Wars number 9 variant. Doctor Strange number 24 Capcom variant, that's cool. Free comic news stuff, he always gives me all this free literature. Funko Batgirl number 35, that is neat. Daredevil number 2 variant. Deceased Planet number 5. Binky's Buddies number 9. I love the Binky's Buddies. Those are always fun to me. Defenders 130. Teen Titans number 11 Bombshell variant. Captain America number 45 variant. That's neat. Black Widow number 3. Simpsons 101. Black Widow number 2. And The Flash number 3. Okay, so nothing's jumping out super exciting, but still some fun stuff. For me, I like the old stuff. So anytime he has Silver Age or older, I'm happy. Spider-Man Team Up number 6. Oh, okay. So this is one I told him I was looking for a long time. He said he had an extra one, so he's going to sell it to me. The bag's dirty, but the comic itself looks like it's pretty good. So we have Power Girl number 27. Is it Adam Lowe? I forget the name of the artist, but his artwork's awesome. And this is a really... I think this issue has some value to it. So I'm thrilled to get that. Okay, that's very cool. Cable number 8. Cable number 9. New Avengers number 50 variant edition. Batgirl 36 Lego cover. Superman 36 Lego. Green Lantern Corps number 36 Lego. Wonder Woman 36 Lego. So a lot of Lego variant covers. Batman and Robin Lego. Sinestro Lego. Wonder Woman Lego. So it's like the full set of these. Justice League Dark Lego. He'll end up doing that where he'll collect a series or something and then decide he doesn't want it anymore. And then I get the whole thing from him, which is fun. It's fun to get them all at once. So a whole bunch of Lego covers. Those are all fun. Ooh, a Pokemon poster of some sort. That I probably won't keep. I'm sure someone will give me like $10 for that. So that's cool. The Muppets Take Manhattan number 3 Star Comic. I like collecting the Star comic books because I like those when I was little. Obi-Wan and Anakin number 5. That's neat. Luther Strode number 1. If that's how you say that. Justice League number 12. Cool Jim Lee cover. Okay, and then one more stack of stuff. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I'm guessing this lot didn't have as much old stuff in it, but that's still cool. He did have that Power Girl I really wanted. Okay, we have a Johnny Bravo one-shot comic book. Oops, that's upside down. Aliens miniseries. We got a couple issues from that. That's cool. I do like Aliens. Shazam number 8. Shazam number 10. Den of Geek Suicide Squad. Let's see, Captain America 700 Retail Summit variant. I don't know how rare that is, but that's kind of neat. Hawkeye number 2, Howard the Duck variant. Really like that one. Nightwing number 70. Iron Man 55. Ooh, this is cool. Groovy Cartoon Gags and Jokes number 3. All right, that's the kind of stuff I love. That's awesome. Batman 100, very fun cover. Star Wars number 1. That probably has some value. Oh, okay, so he did get me, I think this is the first issue. So this is the variant to the first issue. Okay, that is cool. I didn't want to open this one for the code because I knew the first print sold out real quick. I'm happy I just got today the 3rd or 4th print. So that one's going in the collection. And then we have a number 1 first print. These 2 are going in my collection. He just picked them up and sold them to me for cover price. So thank you, Sean. That was awesome. Totally Awesome Hulk number 15. He saw this one at a shop for $5. He knew I'd want it, and that was a great price, so he picked that up for me. That is awesome. And then a ENIAC. I don't think that's the first print. I think that's a second print. The first print's worth a lot of money, but he picked that up for me as well. That is really awesome. Okay. Awesome stack of stuff. I got to figure out how much I owe him on that. This is another stack of comics I got from Sean, so let's go through this stack. There's going to be a lot of comic books I bought from him in this video, but I think there's going to be a lot of fun stuff to go through. This stack comes from my friend Sean. Bought these a few weeks from him. He brings me comics probably like once a week. Just anything he decides he doesn't want. Okay, we have Black Panther number 9. Black Panther number 4. Troll Lords number 8. That's kind of fun. Doctor Who number 1. Spawn number 18. Spawn number 16. Star Reach number 6. That's kind of a cool cover. Star Reach number 5. Phoenix Resurrection number 4. I absolutely love this like claymation character cover. I thought that was so cool. I have to get the rest of them. And then I think the other, yeah, number 3. Beautiful cover. I absolutely love the way it looks. I need to get the rest of those, and I have to find, this artist has done a bunch of covers. I want to find everything he's done. Really awesome Captain America 106 in pretty decent shape. Love that one. That's amazing. I love when he brings me the old stuff like that. Tales of Suspense number 73. Beautiful cover. Love that. Poe Dameron number 10 variant cover. I think this one actually has some value. That might have been one of the most expensive ones in the lot. Troll Lords number 7. Strange Tales number 92. This one's amazing. Not in the best shape, but getting a 10-cent Marvel comic book like that, very cool. Avengers number 26. It's a bit yellowed, but not too bad shape. That's a cool comic book. Oh, this is one he specifically knew I wanted because I'm trying to put this set together. So we have Aquaman number 16. Absolutely love this cover. I believe this is a Nick Cardy cover. I love the artwork. I need to get all of those, that whole series. Okay, we have the Invincible Iron Man number 2 variant edition. Awesome J. Scott Campbell cover. A couple copies of that, so I'm going to have one for sale. And Fortnite number 3, he's actually been picking them up for me when he sees them in the shop. And then if I can actually pick them up in person, I'll get them. I want to get all the different covers and variants and stuff. I mean, Snake Eyes is one of my favorite characters as a kid. I love playing Fortnite with my family. This is just awesome, awesome comic book. Love that. Okay, and then he had a whole bunch of these that I think he picked them all up for like $1, and I gave him $1.50 just so he made a little bit on it. But I love 2000 AD. So that's, I don't know the numbers on these, but I just love the sci-fi and Judge Dredd and all that stuff. So these are amazing. But there's like, ooh, I don't know, 5 billion copies of these or different issues. But he saw them. I was like, yeah, pick those up. I'll buy them from you. That's awesome. That's awesome. And he just, I think he loves just buying. He loves going and hunting. So sometimes it's fun for him just to pick it up and then get his money back, kind of. So I absolutely love all these. These are cool. I do want to put a set of these all together one day. They're just literally like 2,000 issues or something like that. So I'll pick them up slowly throughout the years. Like this is, I think that's the number 907. 908. 846. Oh, that cover is cool. Yeah, these are all really, really awesome. I love the Judge Dredd stuff. Very cool. So all these are in like the 800s and 900s. Very cool. I don't know if any of these are key issues. I didn't really look them up so much. I just looked up some and saw that they, you know, they went for like $3 to $5. So something that's worth $3 to $5, I'll pay $1.50 for that. $1.50 might be a little bit high, but I knew he paid $1, so I wanted to give him a little bit of profit for his time, you know. And I think he was happy. He decided he just didn't need them. So these are amazing. Absolutely love. Oh, that cover is awesome. Yeah, absolutely love all these. All right, very cool stuff. Oh yeah, I just wanted to show you the interior. I mean, the cover is really cool, but when you look inside, just the way it's painted and colored, I just absolutely love the artwork in these. I just think the way they're created and colored and all that, they're just beautiful. Awesome stuff. Awesome, awesome stuff. Very cool. All right, this is a box of comics I bought from my friend Sean a couple weeks ago. So let's go through this box. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so he actually, I forget, he might have picked me up a couple copies of the Fortnite number 2, or I picked these up at Action City Comic Books. I kind of forget. But those are cool. Just happy to have a couple more Fortnite comic books. Okay, what do we have here? We have Batman 500, Hulk number 1. That's kind of a fun copy. Daredevil, True Believers number 1. Batman 50. That's a really fun cover. Iceman number 1. Simpsons 245. Marvel Tales number 1. Jen Bertel cover. I really want to get more of her artwork. I really like that. Arkham Manor number 3. Arkham Manor number 4. Arkham Manor number 1, or a one-shot. Mega Man number 3. That is very cool. Wolverine and the X-Men number 1, Arkham Manor number 2, Arkham Manor number 2 again. That must be an AB cover. Arkham Manor number 1, Action Comics number 418. Beautiful cover, love that one. Wolverine and the X-Men number 1, that's cool. Wolverine and the X-Men number 1 variant edition. I think that's Frank Cho. Beautiful cover, love that. Action Comics number 1, New 52. Stranger Things number 2 of 4. Wolverine the X-Men number 2, Silver Surfer number 1, Arkham Manor number 1. You know what? Actually, these comic books, I think these came from Dave. I don't think these were from my friend Sean, because now I'm kind of remembering. Action Comics number 444, Uncanny number 1, the Psylocke action figure comic. That is neat. Arkham Manor number 5, Mickey Mantle number 1, Uncanny X-Men number 1. Batman Returns and Batman 500. Oops, and one more. Arkham Manor number 6. Yeah, I think those all came from Dave, if I remember correctly. Okay, nothing too exciting in that lot, but I'm still happy to get the Fortnite comics. Those definitely came from Sean. Okay, so this is a box of comics I bought from my friend Brian at the little flea market. I think these were all $1 a piece. So let's go through this box. Okay, so there's a bunch of like newer stuff, which I'm always happy to grab for $1 just to fill in the collection. Let's get one stack right here. See what we got. Okay, so we have Detective Comics number 1019. New Justice number 1. That's a cool cover. Year of the Villain, the Batman Who Laughs, number 4. That one probably has a bit of value to it. Wonder Woman and the Bionic Woman, number 2. That is awesome. That one has a bit of value to it. Oh, let's flip that. You had a whole bunch of these Johnny Friesen X-Men covers. Absolutely love that. $1 was a steal on that. Black Widow, number 1. Uncanny X-Men, number 14, variant edition. Another Johnny Friesen X-Men. That's, what, number 10? $1, and that's awesome. Uncanny Avengers, number 1, variant edition. Amazing Spider-Man, number 17. Awesome cover. Love that one. Mortal Hulk, number 19. Spider-Man City at War, number 4. The Cool Kid loves all the gamer ones. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have a Deadpool, number 4. I'll buy any Deadpool for $1. Wolverine 129. I think that one's a little bit harder to get. Ghost Spider, number 5. Love that cover. Superior Spider-Man, number 2. Uncanny Avengers, number 19. Power Man and Iron Fist, number 1. Action figure variant. Mockingbird, number 2. X-Men Red, number 8, variant edition. X-Men Red, number 5. Another Jenny Friesen cover. I might end up with a few duplicates of these from this, but that's fine, because I think I can easily get $3 out of those. Doctor Strange, number 4. Another awesome X-Men Red Jenny Friesen cover. Love that. Deathstroke 34 variant cover. Batman Superman number 7 variant cover. Scooby Apocalypse number 32 variant cover. That's an awesome cover. Robin Son of Batman number 1. Very cool. Star Wars number 14. A Mark Brooks cover. I'll buy any Mark Brooks covers for $1. Martian Manhunter number 5. Cool cover. Year of the Villain number 1. Star vs. Stripe number 13. Detective 991, Justice League number 11, and Justice League Odyssey number 3 variant cover, and Nightwing number 71. Really awesome stuff right there. Love buying these new covers that are really cool for $1. It's one of my favorite things, because I can't buy it all when it comes out, so when I can pick it up for $1, I'm happy. Okay, we have Detective 1026, awesome cover. Teen Titans 43. I always pick up Teen Titans. They don't sell for a ton, but I love the Teen Titans. For $1, I'll pick it up. Number 26, awesome. He had Hobby Japan magazines for $1. That is awesome. I love collecting these. I have a whole bunch of them, but I would love to buy a ton more. So for $1, I'll definitely buy it. Stars and Stripe number 7. Stars and Stripe number 6. Number 2. Batman Beyond number 38. It's a cool cover. Scooby Apocalypse number 4. I'll buy all those all day for $1. Catwoman number 24 variant cover. Love that cover. It's fun. X-Men Red Jenny Friesen cover. So that's a duplicate. Okay, I've got another stack here. Another X-Men Red number 10 Jenny Friesen cover. Awesome. Another number 11 Jenny Friesen. For $1, I'll buy all those. Black Cat 12 variant cover. That is cool. Marvel 2-in-1 number 11. That's cool. Love that. X-Men Red number 4, X-23 Wolverine cover, that's cool. Return of Wolverine number 2, Mockingbird number 1, Tales of the Teen Titans number 50. Again, I'll buy any Teen Titans. Marvel Age number 11. A lot of Marvel Age comics are going up in value, so you gotta grab those when you see them cheap. You never know. I mean, you can research it to see which ones are worth a ton, but I'm grabbing them all, kind of. Marvel Age number 9. Kara Zor-El Superwoman. That's a cool cover. I really like that one. Grab that for $1. Teen Titans number 25. Stars and Stripes number 12. Stars and Stripes number 14. Okay, and then one more stack out of this box. Stars and Stripes number 10. Stars and Stripes number 13. Teen Titans number 60. Teen Titans number 17. That is cool. Stars and Stripes number 5. Stars and Stripes number 7. Stars and Stripes number 2. Okay, so that was a really fun little box of comics. All right, this is another box of comics I paid $1 that I got from my friend Brian. All right, let's go through this box and see what's inside. Let's see what we got. First stack. Okay, we have Aquaman number 44. I do love buying new books for $1, or new-ish books. Oops, this one's upside down. We had, oops, just an anime book. Not sure which animes are in here, but I do like collecting the old school anime books like this, and for $1, why not? Thought that was really cool. Casey April, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. Thought that was a really cool comic for $1. Mr. and Mrs. X #7, Terry Dotson cover. That's cool. Low Road West #1. Not sure what that is, but I just thought it was a cool looking cover. Teen Titans #34. I'll always grab those for $1. Avengers 199. Again, I'll grab that for $1. Any Bronze Age stuff is cool. Scarlet Spider #15. Suicide Squad #47. Cool foil cover. That one was fun. Metal Men #9. That was really cool for $1. Aquaman #6. Harley Quinn 75 with the Frank Cho cover. Love these. Oh, and Sabine Rich colored it, so that's awesome. A couple of those, so I'll have one for sale. I mean, original price was $6, so you put that out for like $4, people will be happy to get that. Okay, let's go to stack #2. And of course, getting one for myself is always cool. Okay, we have Scooby Apocalypse #5. Female Furies #1. Avengers 157. Love Bronze Age stuff. The Nom #1, that's cool. I loved that series when I was a kid. Daredevil, The Man Without Fear #1. Batman Beyond 42. Love that cover. Awesome variant cover. Uncanny X-Men #1. That's a cool variant cover. Teen Titans #47. Spider-Verse #2. That's cool. Teen Titans Annual #1. Love that one. Crisis on Infinite Earths #4. We have the Secret Warriors #3, a Spider-Gwen variant. Love the artwork on this one. That one is cool. Love that one. City of Bane #75. Teen Titans #63. Deathstroke #50. Really awesome cover. Tales of the Teen Titans #50. Teen Titans #37. Crisis on Infinite Earth #3. Young Justice #2. That is cool. Love that cover. It's a cool variant cover. Crisis on Infinite Earth #6. He didn't have a 7, but that's okay. Annual of the Tales of the Teen Titan #3. Okay, and then one more stack of comics. We have Miss Marvel Annual #1. Love Miss Marvel. She's one of my favorite characters. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #24. I'll pick up any Turtles for $1. Marvel Team Up #1 with Miss Marvel. That is cool. Love that. Booster Gold #14. Tales of the Teen Titans #62. Some of these are a little bit beat up. I would just, at $1, I'm just grabbing. Stranger Things 1 of 4. Titans #28. Cool cover. Love that. Beyond Batman #24. That's a cool comic book. Legion of Superheroes #1. Love that cover. Dark Knight's Death Metal #3, really fun metallic cover. It's got some spine ticks, but for $1, I'm not going to complain. That was awesome. Aquaman #59. Wolverine Infinite Watch #4. Tales of the Teen Titans #58. Tales of the Teen Titans #45. Tales of the Teen Titans #42. And Catwoman #20. So that was a fun little batch of comic books, especially at $1 a piece. All right, this is another box of comics I bought for my friend Sean. Let's go through this box. So this is comics for my friend Sean. I bought these a few weeks ago. I forget how much I paid for them, but we'll go through them. We have a 2000 AD. Love these. That is really neat. All right, let me pull out a stack. Actually, let me pull them all out. Okay, we got a whole stack here to go through. All right. Ooh, we got some beautiful old stuff. I love the old stuff. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Tarzan Presents Weird Worlds #7. That is a really neat comic book. Space Ghost #2. The Joker and Daffy Duck #1. I love the mashup issues. That is fun. Amazing Heroes #67. I don't know if there's anything in this run that's worth something. I bet there's a couple though. Weird War Tales #179, Pence variant. I like the old Bronze Age, like war, the horror, the sci-fi, any of the weird genre stuff. I love that. That's cool. Boogeyman #1. That's an interesting looking comic book. What issue? This is a really nice cover. X-Force Young Guns variant. I love that cover. It's beautiful. Street Fighter #2. That is cool. Cool Kid's really into collecting video game stuff right now. Coneheads #4. That I could probably sell in my shop. Since there's a couple of them, I'll definitely sell one because I don't need 2. Star Reach #4. Feels like there's 2 in there. Fright Night Annual 1993. That's cool. That would sell really easy in my shop. People love the horror stuff. Superman Family 165. Awesome comic book. Do have that one already. That one might be a Bob Ostner cover. I have to double check that. Inhumans number 8. That is cool. Looks in pretty decent shape. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 16. Awesome cover. I just love everything that's going on with that cover. Beautiful. Batman Elmer Fudd number 1. That is fun. I love the mashup covers. Ooh, okay. Spider-Man 38. This is one, it looks in decent shape, except it's very tanned. But there's no major damage. So for me, it's kind of hard to grade a comic. Like, is this a 4 because it's tanned? Or is it like a 6 with the tanning? That one, I kind of looked. I tried to find other issues around this condition and tried to price it based on what they're selling for on eBay. I just couldn't tell the exact condition because of the tanning. Love that issue, though. Journey into Mystery number 5. Love the Bronze Age horror. I want to collect a lot more of this. I need to fill in my runs. Giant Size Spider-Man and the Man-Thing number 5. That's awesome. Okay, so he had some awesome older stuff in this collection. I love it when he sells me the older stuff. Okay, let's see. We have Detective Comics 23.3 with Scarecrow Lenticular. I like the Lenticular month. That was a cool villain month. Marvel Double Feature number 7. This, if you want to collect older Marvel comic books that are cheap, these reprint ones like the Marvel Double Feature, you can get these for like $2 or $3. So it's a really fun way to collect older Marvel stuff without spending a ton of money. I love those. Howard the Duck number 2, Pence variant. Love that. That's awesome. Love Howard the Duck. Supernatural Thrillers number 4. This is cool. I've been telling him I'm looking for more horror stuff, so I'm happy he sold me some. That's amazing. History of the Marvel Universe number 4. That's very cool. Brave and the Bold number 153, Pence variant. Love that. Plan 9 from Outer Space. That's a fun little comic book. Gumby 3D number 1. Oh, the 3D glasses are falling out of that. Marvel Greatest Comics number 38. That is fun. Again, a reprint, so you could probably collect those relatively cheap. Powers of X number 4. Star Reach number 7. These Star Reaches have kind of cool covers. I like that. That is neat. Okay, and then we have a couple more stacks to go through. Okay. We have Ultimate Spider-Man 150. I didn't realize how thick that issue is. Thick issue. House of X number 3. House of X number 2. House of X number 1. So it looks like it was a run of those. Nightwing 71. Superman 29. That is cool. Nightwing 77. Superman 23. Shazam number 11. I love these modern DC comic books where they have very limited dress. It's mostly just the image. I think it's just very nice. Very nice. Shazam number 14. Justice League 56. Batgirl number 48. Really like that cover. Nightwing 72. Brave and the Bold 153 Pence cover. That is cool. I do like these Pence variants. These are kind of rare. I think they only did like 10% of the run. I don't know the exact percentage, but back in the day, they would run them off. They would print them, the interiors, and then the covers, they'd print separate. They would do like 90% for the US market and then 10% for overseas. So if you want to collect key issues that are rare, you can get the Pence variant. It usually is cheaper than the American version, but they're rarer. I would collect those. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure number 1. And Looney Tunes number 18. All right, very awesome. Let me clean this up a little bit. One more stack here. Okay, we have Sergeant Fury's Howling Commandos 31. Awesome cover. Love that. Jimmy Olsen number 151. What a wonderful cover. I love that. Is that Nick Cardy? I'm not 100% sure. It's not marked, but beautiful cover. I love that. Marvel Triple Action number 9. Again, you can collect these relatively cheap. Awesome. I love those reprint runs. Inhumans number 9. That looks cool. Very cool cover. Brave and the Bold 152. Pence variant. Awesome. History of the Marvel Universe number 5 variant. Catwoman 83. Cool Adam Hughes cover. Fantastic Four 139. Awesome Bronze Age Fantastic Four. Afterlife with Archie number 6 variant. Very awesome cover. Love that. Children of Fire number 2. That's a fun cover. And, Batman Adventures number 2. That's neat. Nightwing number 15. Justice League 41. Death Metal Multiverse End number 1. Black Panther number 13. Secret Empire number 2 variant. Saga number 15. Love Saga. The Comic Book History of Animation Part 5. That's a cool one. Fantastic Four 158. That's a very white Bronze Age comic book. That is awesome. I love that. Usually the whites get yellow, so that one's beautiful. Amazing Spider-Man 59 Mecha variant. That is really neat, actually. Civil War 2 number 7 variant. That's cool. And The Vision number 9. That's a really neat comic book. Gwenpool number 25 variant. And Inhumans number 10. And finally, Shogun Warriors number 7. That is really cool. Okay, that was a really fun batch of stuff. All right, this is another box of dollar comics I bought from my friend Brian at the little flea market. All right, let's go through this box. All right, so these comics were all from the dollar box that my friend had out at the flea market. And just, like I always say, if it's a dollar pile and there's some cool comic books that you can't find for $1 easily, or were $5 new, I mean, at $1, if it's something you want, you just buy it. I can't resist it. So we have one of the giant page Batman comic books for $1. That's amazing. Love that. I mean, the cover price on this was probably like $8, $10. Actually, only $5 US. I guess we're in Walmart cheap, but still, you had to pay $5. So $1 is awesome. Star Trek Transformers for $1. Happy with that. Star Wars Target Vader. That is cool. Radioactive Spider-Gwen number 6. That's actually a really cool cover. Star Wars number 55. I think the cool kid actually kind of wanted some of these. So I have to see if I have any duplicates. Star Wars 13 variant. That is cool. Darth Vader 24. Superman Aliens. That's neat. Champions number 8. You know what? Some of these the cool kid might have pulled out because these are cool ones, but it feels like stuff that he would want. Batman Robin number 5. That's cool. Black Panther World of Wakanda. Invincible Universe number 2. Silverhawks number 9, but this looks like I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that one. This one looks a little different than what I'm used to. Quantum and Woody number 1. Transformers Unicron number 2. Tales of the Teen Titans number 48. Justice League of America Avengers number 3 of 4. These are cool. I think there's a little value in that. Superhero Spectacular number 1. That is neat looking. Hal Jordan Green Lantern Corps number 3. Batgirl number 40. Let me move these over and actually put a stack up because it looks better when I do that, right? There we go. Okay, so we got Batman Little Gotham number 1. Love the artwork on that. Justice League 14. That is cool. Batman Universe number 1. The Flash number 86. Curse of Brimstone number 12. This looks like Green Lantern Planet of the Apes. It's a Verdant variant. Not sure what issue, but that's amazing. For $1, yes, please. Justice League United number 1. Swamp Thing number 1. Grayson number 19. Nightwing number 63. Batman 57. That's a cool cover. Nightwing 51. Cool foil cover. That's neat. Wonder Woman 753. Love that. Batman 55. Wonder Woman Come Back to Me number 3. Actually, I might have a duplicate of that. Batman 54. Nightwing 73. Justice League 28. Batman Universe number 1. So I guess I got a duplicate of that. DC Comics Presents 34. Superman Family number 181. That's very cool, but has a grease pen 9 on there. I wonder how easy that would be to clean off, because that looks in decent shape. You know, good mid-green. Batgirl 49. Beautiful cover. Star Trek Transformers number 3. That is awesome. Optimus Prime, The Falling Part. Oh, no. Optimus Prime number 19. Family Tree number 5. All right, let me move these, clean these up. Okay, let's see what we got. We got Star Wars 59. Thundercats number 2. The Haunt of Fear number 1. The reprint. That's awesome, though. I love those. X-Men Alpha Flight number 1. That is very cool. Fantastic Four 238. Peter Porker Spider-Ham number 4. Love that. Any Peter Porker stuff I love. Justice League America 143. Awesome cover. Love that. That's beautiful. Justice League America 140. Another awesome comic. Peter Porker number 7. That's awesome. Love Peter Porker. Swamp Thing Giant Size number 1. That's cool. Marvel Knights number 1. That's a cool spiral cover. My patron Wayne would like that. That's very cool. Lucky Devil number 2. David Nakayama artwork. I love that. That is awesome. Longshot Saves the Marvel Universe, also David Nakayama cover. Number 3, awesome artwork. Love that cover. Civil War II X-Men number 1. Pretty cool cover. Like that. Kid Flash number 1. Black Adam number 1. And Longshot Saves the Marvel Universe number 1. I think that's also David Nakayama. All right. Very cool little stack of comic books.